everyone, I am Chessrook44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Geneforge 4. We're almost through everything. All we gotta do now is get through the East Barrier Zone. Well, actually, we need to kill the guy under the East Barrier Zone. And the easiest way to do that would be to go probably through one of the underground areas. So we may as well start with we'll pick a way to go through. So, yeah, I'll be back in a moment while I take care of that. Wow, I just started and already I'm saying I'll be back in a moment. Jeez. And now we're in the bunker. This should be interesting. When you enter this section of the tunnels, you suddenly have to stop and regain your balance. There is a presence here, surrounding you, testing you, trying to take control of your mind. It assaults you and you can feel its hatred. It is not difficult to fend it off. Soon you regain control of yourself and your limbs. In your mind you hear the words, "Flee or Moseh claims you!" Then the presence withdraws, looking for other prey. The mind you sensed was a shaper, you're sure of that, but he was hostile and deranged, almost completely out of control. You can still feel Moseh out there, lurking, waiting for a moment of weakness. Hopefully we can find the other entrances before we find Moseh. The gallery ends in a massive stone door. You can easily sense Moseh, the mad shaper of this bunker. He is just on the other side of the door. If you pass beyond, you will be at his mercy. You pause for a moment to make sure that you're fully prepared. Alright, let's prepare fully first. Specifically with an essence shield, because we do need to prepare for battle. I don't think we need anything else yet. We can cast other spells when we get in and use other items. Alright, we're as prepared as we can be. Let's speak with him. You walk up to the door and wait. Soon it opens. Moseh awaits just beyond. Okay, there we go. Oh boy. You enter Moseh's chamber. "Come, stand around me. It is hard to see. Be close." You approach him carefully. At first you can sympathize with him. This shaper is a middle-aged man, exhausted and emaciated. Much of his hair has fallen out and the rest hangs in greasy gray clumps. He seems barely able to stand. He is only held up by thin crystal rods which emerge from the platform and actually enter his arms and chest. The three serviles standing on the shaping platforms add menace to the scene. They are held in place and upright by magical bonds. They are starving, near to death, and their twitching and blank stares indicate recent torment. "Good, good, you have come properly. With respect. Respect that is my due. But intruders I do not yet feel at ease, so..." He waves his hand. "Ah, jeez!" Magical bonds appear around you, holding you in position. You can breathe and speak, but little else. You look once again at the three miserable, tortured serviles, and you don't feel good about your future. Now that you are in his power, Moseh looks far more threatening than he did before. "Now then, intruders, let me see you. Yes, it is as I sensed. A warped, disgusting thing, product of the clumsy rebel techniques." You look around the room as best you can. You find that you can turn your head a tiny bit. There are 4 doors leading out of the rooms. Sadly, all of them are sealed with magical bonds, similar to the ones that hold you. "You have invaded the barrier zone. You have entered my lands. Your life is forfeit. So tell me, why are you here?" "I just want to talk to you." "Oh yes, because the rebels are known for their desire for good conversation. Before you try to trick me, catch me unawares. What insect do you take me for? You think I am weak, that you could fool me with that subterfuge?" He tries to scream at you, his skeletal form trembling in his robe. "Please, spare me, I'll do whatever you ask." He thinks. "That is possible. You might make a good servant, but you need to be broken down a bit. Remove your ability to resist. Ever! I should drain your power, add it to my own. Then you will obey. What do you say to that? Better that yet, let's not say anything. Let's just begin." Moseh's bolt of energy strikes you. Dodging or turning to minimize the blow is not an option. The missile passes through your chest and lodges inside you, burning. For a moment you lose your mind. You can't flail. You can't even draw enough breath to scream properly. You just hang there, overcome with agony, as the bolt burns part of you away. Some of your strength has been permanently drained. Moseh cackles, lost in happiness. The next bolt strikes you. This time it only causes pain. You slump back, held immobile, as Moseh begins to build up the energy for another blow. You can sense his pleasure, and you can comprehend just how sick he has become. Tormenting serviles and other creations has lost its appeal for him, but to be able to torture a life crafter, he can barely believe his luck. As you try to steel yourself for the next blow, you see the three serviles staring at you. They seem to be trying to comprehend what is happening. Moseh's third bolt of energy strikes you. Once again, it passes through your chest and lodges inside you, burning. Again, you convulse, your involuntary spasms pressing you against your bonds. And again, the bolt burns part of you away. Some of your missile weapon steel has been permanently drained. Moseh closes his eyes, throws his head back, and laughs. Oh, spirit, you guide me! What a toy you have given me! It will take a long, long time to burn it all away! But in Moseh's glee, he has forgotten that the three serviles are still behind him. He thought that he had broken them completely. He was wrong. One of them still has some strength left. With a final push, the servile forces him against the bonds with all of his might. His skin burns, he howls, and then he rips free. At last, Moseh is distracted from the pleasure he is getting tormenting you. He turns to the servile and begins to mutter a spell. The servile has no chance of evading Moseh's blow, and no chance of surviving it. Instead, he spends the last few moments of his life charging and flinging himself into the Shaper. Moseh stumbles backwards. The brave servile falls to the ground, dead. And for a moment, Moseh's spells are broken. You suddenly find yourself able to move. Moseh turns and tries to once again ensnare you in his web of magic, but you are no amateur, and he has lost the advantage of surprise. You deflect his hurried, clumsy attempt, and now you find yourself face to face with him. You look around the room, desperately hunting for an escape route. Perhaps more of Moseh's spells weakened during his tantrum. Something tells me I won't be able to harm him. Alright. Let me cast a firebolt. I missed. I'm gonna see if this will do anything. Very little. No, that didn't do anything. Alright. Ah. Let me see if one of these doors opens. Well, he's wounded. Come on. We have to be able to do something to him. He's hasted. Okay, maybe we should just attack him. That or this opens. Ah! No, a door opened. Good. Everyone, get inside. Ah! Stop that! Get away! Ah, crap. Go, 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 go! Shit. Okay, heal him. Hurry! Ah! Ah, jeez, Moyas! Fine, get in. We lost Moyas. There has to be something up here we can do. Some way we can stop him. Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. Okay. Well, at least we managed to get away from him for a moment. I think it's pretty clear he may not be able to be saved. I mean, he's delighting in destroying them. Here's someone. This was the quarter for the serviles who tended to Moseh. Several of them are dead outside, killed by rogue creations from the look of it. One survives, a lone servile, a mechanic from the looks of it, with a heavy belt with tools. When you approach, he says, "Please, don't kill me! I was loyal, truly I was!" You manage to calm her down and convince her that Moseh is a threat to you, too. "I am Hebek. I serve Moseh, but Moseh didn't want us, and now..." "Why are you hiding back here?" "The monsters. Moseh sends them. I place traps to keep them away. I need to find a way to get to Moseh, to say I am loyal. Why would he punish us like this?" "Tell me about Moseh." "He is the master. We came to serve him, to maintain him while he guarded the lands above. But he went mad. He rejected us. And then he... What was your job here?" "I tended to the machines, the ones that sustained Moseh, that gave him the energy to continue. and which would protect him if something went wrong. And where are these machines? She points to the west. Can you turn off the machines? I could not! Whatever Moseh does, I can't act against him like that. It's not our way. I am here to help Moseh, but I can only restore him to sanity if the machines are off. It is what he would want. You speak to Habek for a long time, softly and gently, trying to convince her that what you say is true. She is a creation, after all. Now that you have used the Geneforge, controlling her is kind of in your blood. She silently stands up, checks her tools, and looks at you. I am going. I hope that I survive. Whatever happens, I do this for Moseh. You might stay here for a while for safety. Oh, and so you know, the power also affects the doors. She turns and leaves. Okay, I will come and join you because I want to make sure you're alright. Let's see, the machine's back here. They must have a way to... Much of the power that feeds Moseh comes from this room. The crystal conduits that carry the energy first pass through the eight shaping vats, each sealed shut. Shaping vats are often used to give more complicated creations a chance to grow in a clear, sealed, nutrient-rich environment. That they are sealed suggests that they're currently occupied. In the western alcove, you can see a control panel. It must be used to alter the flow of power to the south. Habek begins to tinker with the control panel. You notice that her hands are shaking uncontrollably as she works. Her terror is overwhelming. Then she is done. The power is shut off. But she did something wrong. All around her, the vats begin to open. Oh no, I couldn't have... And then the creations come out. Of course. Well, on the plus side, these should be easy. Yes, fairly easy. Ah, shit! Habek died. Well, we went to save her and failed. Oh, there's some beautiful crystals we can use. Now that the power to Moseh is off, the controls are useless. Well, at least that's done. Requisat and Possum Habak. Alright. I know it's probably stupid to do this, but we need all the assistance we can get. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, that'll certainly work. Alright guys, come on. We gotta take care of Moseh. Alwyn, say what you want. He doesn't seem to care as much anymore. He's gone more than insane. I can't let him live. Let me just cast a few spells. Alright. Moseh! Moseh! It's time to pay for what you've done! Come on, Moseh. You may be damaged. Moseh tries to draw power to heal his wounds, only to find that you have sabotaged his machinery. Trickery! Betrayal! But no matter! Now I will fight you like a shaper! Prepare yourself, I will call my aid to me! Moseh begins to chant as he fights you. You smell essence and feel powerful magic in the air. Now that his concentration has been broken somewhat, he loses control of his servile prisoners. As Moseh fights you, he chants, calling forth creations from the machinery of the bunker. The platforms glow and creations appear, ready to fight you. And yet you can see that these are poorly made creations. Healthy, yes, but barely under control. Almost rogue, in fact. If you were able to upset them sufficiently, Moseh might lose control of them. That gives me an idea! He said the power controlled the doors. I have an idea. We need to get down there. We need to get down there, if we can. The serviles will be able to take our attention away from them for a time. There, that helps. Alright, get down here. Can we get the door open? I'm sorry, serviles. Try and stay alive. There's not much I can say beyond that. I hope you manage to survive. You have managed to make the creation you are striking fear you. Its terror causes Moseh to lose control of it, and from there it is easy for you to take control. Moseh was foolish to make creations like this to fight a Lifecrafter. As they weaken, you can bend them to your will. Well, that's interesting. Alright, but we have the door open. This is new. No, we need to take him out. We can't do much beyond that. There, that one's weakened. As is that one. Maybe they'll both join us. That one is. They're all joining us. Excellent. This will really help out. Well, one of them died from the acid. But no matter. As Moseh fights, he chant more of them. Oh boy. Alright. Well, this is going to be rough. A lot of crystals, sure, but several of them will be wounded. Moseh is beginning to tire. His defenses are failing him. His creations have failed. He is weak and alone. At last, he begins to consider the possibility that you might be able to help him. And that he has no choice. I am weakening. I was a fool. I took the task to defend these lands. I thought I could do it. Sustain myself with magic, with serviles to tend to me. But it was too much. Too tired. Too long. I grew angry and resentful, and paranoid, and the Shapers sent a group to... I do not know what they wanted, but I lashed out. They died, and I was... I can't take being an outsider no more. I will accept your help. I surrender. I'm sorry, Moseh. After what you've done, after what you've shown you do, you don't care about your serviles or your creations. You didn't try to kill me. You tried to torture me. And from what you were doing with your serviles, you did the same to them. No. I don't care if I was sent here to save you. I can't tolerate that. I'm sorry. It is too late, Moseh. You must die. Then die I shall. I am ready for it, but I will not submit quietly, not to a rebel freak. Kill me if you can. If not, I will die at the hands of one who is worthy. Say that if you wish. You will perish. I wonder how many creations will end up turning. Ah, a fair few. Oop. Well, that could have gone better. Still, we killed quite a few of them. Moseh is heavily damaged, almost dead. We got this. Oh, that's an ally. Those two are not, however. That one probably will be. Yep, it is. One left. Moseh is dead. Killed by one of his own serviles. Even though I'm not the one who delivered the killing blow, I find that a bit poetic. At last, all of the power fueling Moseh has faded. All that is left is a wrecked shell of a human being. Starved for food, for water, for sleep. The magic and the essence were the only things keeping him alive, and they are depleted. You don't even need to strike him. He falls to the ground, dead. You slump to the ground, exhausted by your ordeal. There is now a long stretch of the barrier zone that is unguarded. You've done a great service for the rebels, and at great cost. And the servile survived. Now that Moseh's madness has ended, this brave servile isn't entirely sure what to do. He paces around uncertainly, trying to summon up enough will to act. Eventually he manages to smile. Do not fear, Lifecrafter. Soon I will escape to the north. Hopefully I will find some papers to take with me. And thank you. Moseh did not hurt me as much as he thought. Or I thought. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Fjord skin cloak. I don't think that's as good as that. Shaped fiber cloak. We'll store that. we'll sell that, and Girdle of Insight. We already have one, we'll sell it. It is unfortunate, he took a point of strength from us. We fought hard to get that strength. We did level up. We lost a point of missile weapons, but god dang it. I'm gonna wait for the next levels to improve our strength again! I'm quite upset with him for that. Still, now everything is done. I think now we can heal up. Mosey, that was all that I could do for you. This is a small creation laboratory. The equipment is covered with a thin layer of mold. It doesn't look like it has been used for months. After he went mad, Mosey made his creations elsewhere. Now that Mosey is gone, his creations are confused. They wander around aimlessly and don't respond to your questions. I wonder if we could have gotten help from those guys. Well, it's too late now. Oh, look at that! Oh jeez. Okay, the claw bugs are a little hostile, but I think we'll be fine. Plus, we'll get healing from the pools, which is nice. There we go. Alright, let's get back what we can from the pools here. Alright. And there's plenty of loot and stuff here. Let's see. Madness Gem. That might have been useful. Steel Spine for storage. And Restoration Spores. Excellent! Alright, what else is here? Demon's Bile. Good. A Gemstone. And Submission Thorns. And coins in that one. Alright. Anything in here? Melted sand. Yeah, we can still give one of those away. Good. And our inventory is already almost full. Great. Venom and acid thorns. Oh, we'll take the acid thorns. Fine skins. Okay. Oh, jeez. I recognize that. Alright. I'm just going to get around the side. Brain rat? Ow. Okay, can you get in range? It appears not. Oh! There we go! Okay. And now it's just clearing this place out of whatever the hell is left back here. Oh, hello. Gruesome Charm. -2 to Endurance, +2 to Intelligence and Dexterity. No, I am not taking that. I am not taking a charm that gives me negatives like that. I hate those kinds of things. A lot. All that leaves is the east door. Yeah, passage to Central Bunker, which means that out the east exit should be our way out. Most likely, anyway. Let's see. Yeah, looks like it. There's a dead body. Oh, hello! Ha! Parried! Searing Artilla. Oh, geez, that's a strong Artilla. Wow, there are a lot of guards up here. Alright, get over there. Just managed to reach the Mind Stealer Village. No! Die! 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 Okay. And a plated claw bug. Not a big threat. There we are. Alright, that must be the way back up out of the bunker, and the south must be the way out, well, southwards. I wonder how far we can actually go through here, considering that this would be the trap way. Let's see. So, light there. Oh, there's a creation. Ah! Crazed Battle Alpha. I guess you could sneak by it, but I think we'll kill it anyway, because we can. And it gives us extra experience. Is that really it? It can't be it. It looks like it's it. Yeah, that's the only guard in the south. Okay, let's head north and get out of here, at long last. We have people to tell about this. Something tells me Alwyn's not going to be very happy with us. The first thing we will do is speak with Alwyn. Tell him that he was not able to be saved. I have destroyed Shaper Mosey. He could not be helped. This is a disappointment. Mosey was a good Shaper, and he will be extremely difficult to replace. I wish you had done a better job, but you did try, and I believe that you were sincere. And you are all I have to work with. You still might be able to help us. Of this I am sure. And of course you will be rewarded. Modestly. An assistant brings you a pouch of coins. Alwyn writes a few sentences on a vellum scroll and hands it to you. That will get you through the western rise, the secured pass into the fens of Azarath. Don't try to go through the other pass out of Ilya, it's not secured. Go to the fens now. The Shaper camp there will direct you further north. Perhaps disaster can be averted after all, and you can work toward the final goal. But I warn you, do not fail us again. What is the final goal? Our ultimate goal is to uncover Northforge Citadel. We believe that is where the Drakons are carrying out their plans, and the only way this will be possible is if the rebels will help you succeed. Go to contact the Shapers and the rebels in the fens of Azarath, and work toward the final goal, the North. Is there anything else I can do for you? No. Surprisingly, he looks rather grim. I am about to depart. Now that Ilya is secured, I am going north to Burwood Province. I have been given the honor of fighting the Drakons. Perhaps we will meet again. We will see. Now please excuse me, I must continue my preparations. Alright then. General Alwyn told you to... Okay, right. The Shaper camp in the Western Pass. I do wonder about the Eastern Pass, though. I wonder if she will give us a reward now, actually. How does that... Do I merit a reward right now? Not right now. Do more for us and you will receive more. Alright. That done, let's head to the rebel safe house and tell them that we did what was asked. Pyrrhic, we come bearing good news. I have destroyed Moseh. You tell Pyrrhic the story of Moseh's destruction. She enjoys the tale greatly. She brings quite a few soldiers into the room and has you tell it again. All love hearing the story of an actual rebel victory. After the tale is told and they all leave, chattering happily amongst themselves, Pyrrhic says, You have done very well, and now I am able to help you. Pyrrhic has her assistant Darnor bring you a blade and a smooth, polished piece of agate. The sword is simply a sword, but a very good one, and the agate will help you to reach Burwood Province. When you are ready, I will tell you more. What else can I do for you now that the Moseh issue is settled? It is still possible to harm the Shapers here. If the defenses of the barrier zone can be weakened, we can do much mischief. Maybe even throw the Shapers enough off balance to retake the province one day. The Shaper Eliza can be found in the western bunker of the barrier zone. See if you can eliminate her. The Shaper Shafto can be found in the middle bunker of the barrier zone. We would all be better off if he was dead. Note that this mission is exceedingly dangerous. I hesitate to suggest that you take on these foes. You would probably be better off just proceeding to the northern lands. How do I leave Ilya Province? Go to the eastern reaches of the barrier zone where you killed Moseh. Travel north in the mountains. She describes the route in detail. We have placed a network of traps up there, but they will let pass those who bear the stone. There is a pass on the other side. Travel north to the fens of Azarath. There will be a rebel camp nearby if it has not yet been destroyed. Tell them who you are, and they will help you continue your journey. Can I get more supplies and training? Of course, okay, that's information we already know. So, they want us to destroy or remove Eliza and Shafto, and we are also to, again, go north into the fens of Azarath. Fair enough. Well, next episode, I think we'll take a look at a few areas still in here that I want to see if we can finish up, or at least get a little further through. You know, tricky areas. But that'll be in the next episode. I think we did a fair bit here, so yeah. Till next episode, I am Chestrook44, that is Enrique, Moyes, and Faye. This has been a Geneforge 4 Let's Play, and I will see you all next time.